confident and bold. She ready, never gonna back down. She ready, ooh, yeah, she wearing that crown. She ready, ooh, she ready. She walking and talking, no faking, creating.
And hello, my Aquarius! It's Tori, the hope dealer of guided intuition, and I'm here, my love muffins, to do your monthly spiritual guidance from Spirit, your guides, Jesus, Allah, the universe, whatever it is you believe in, Aquarius. This is what your guides want you to pay attention to in the month of May. Okay, so I do want to let you guys know that this is a general reading. It may resonate, it may not. However, there are so many beautiful souls that are sharing their gifts, guys. You're going to find someone who picks up on your energy. So the shoe does not fit. Don't force it, okay? Also, any information concerning me and my channel, you can find in the description box down below. I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. Aquarius, this is going to sound so weird, but Spirit is asking me to say it. In the month of May, make sure that you are really staying hydrated, drinking a lot of water. Along with that piece of information, Aquarius, one of the things that I'm really seeing for air signs, it's very important in the month of May that you get out of your mind and into your heart, because in your heart is where you're really going to be able to connect with your truth. So, Aquarius, May is going to be, I want to say, a roller coaster, a whirlwind, okay? In the month of May, whatever you have laid dormant or, kind of buried deep under, you might find that those feelings may be resurfacing, that word, resurfacing. Did I say that right? Coming up again, okay, Aquarius? It's time to have a talk, okay? And the last time that I had one of these serious talks was in May 2018 when I launched my channels with my lovely Aries, okay? And Spirit asked me to have this conversation with Aquarius because there are so many delicious things with your name on it. When I say the desires of your heart, but there is this change or this transit, okay? There's some transition that you cannot fight. And rather, for some of my Aquarius, I feel like it's physically a relationship, because the song, Sam Smith, How Do You Sleep When You Lie to Me? You know that, how do you sleep when you lie to me? Just Google it. and if this song is about, like, this could have, even if it's not a physical relationship, guys, you could have found yourself attracting relationships where, this person cheats, or, that they lie, they're manipulative. There was a relation, there's some kind of something happening for some of my Aquarius when it comes to relationships that I feel like you're moving away from in the month of May. But it's going to require you to be really honest with yourself, really open with yourself, and really put you at the forefront, okay? Because my Aquarius is, by nature, you guys are some of the most sweetest, beautiful souls. And you guys love to put other people's needs, wants, and pleasures before your own. And that's one of the things that 2020 is not allowing anybody to do. It's all about really aligning with your heart, really aligning with your mind, body, and spirit. And anything that is not standable on truth, it can't stand. And we're seeing that anything that's corrupt, crooked, anything that's a hot mess is really is being washed away. Okay. So you better believe if that's happening within the planets, it's happening with us on a day-to-day, in our day-to-day lives. So there is a transition, Aquarius. And as I'm saying this, it should come to mind, but it's something that maybe you have been putting off, or some way of thinking when it comes to relationships are just about your life and really putting yourself first. And I just heard this in the back of my mind. For some of you, it's actually putting that work within your healing journey, like not dabbling in it, playing with it, doing it here and there, but really being consistent when it comes to your craft, really being consistent when it comes to your healing, really being consistent when it comes to the matters of you. Okay. And one of the things that Spirit really wants you to know, Aquarius, that good things are coming to you, even if you don't see it. And maybe you've already made these changes and you're like, okay, I'm putting the work, I'm putting the effort, I'm doing the change. Like, I'm not seeing the results quite yet. Spirit just wants you to know that these change, like, be patient with yourself, be patient with these changes, because your patience is required right now. But just know, just because you can't fully see it, any effort, any step that you take towards your betterment of yourself, mentally, spiritually, physically, listen, it's going to pay off. Good things are coming to you, Aquarius, even if you can't see it. Maybe this transition is not as easy. It's really requiring you to meet yourself on a deeper level. It's really requiring you to pull away from, what's not serving you, Maybe it's requiring you to put yourself first and really, honor and do what makes you happy. And maybe you're not used to doing that. So Aquarius, what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and just pull your, what Spirit wants you to know. What's the overall energy for you in the month of May. Then we're just going to see what it is that Spirit wants you to know. Then I'm going to dive into your monthly spiritual guidance, where we'll go over what's crowning you, the things that you're going to be thinking about, or the things that Spirit is going to be placing on your mind for you to process. Because the more that you process these things or entertain these things, the more change that you're going to see in your life in the month of May for the better. Then we're going to go over everything that you need to know about love in the month of May, anything that will bring you more fulfillment, and the word that Spirit really wants Aquarius to keep at the forefront of their mind. Now, I feel guided to, guys, I apologize, I moved. So if you guys hear any noise, that's what it is. I apologize. Even though people are not supposed to be outside, but whatever. I do want to let some of my Aquariuses know that there is a change, okay? And there's something that you're moving away from, or you're being asked to really look at in the month of May, that it's not an easy energy, okay? It's really going to take you to be courageous within your power. For some of you, this is a relationship. I'm honestly feeling a marriage. I'm honestly feeling like how, for some of you, where you have, what have you substituted? Like, what have you, what's the energy called? Oh God, it's like, when you sacrifice yourself or your well-being or your happiness for something, and and you're realizing, like, was it really worth it? Going back and looking at certain things like that. Okay, but enough of me talking, okay? So we're just going to go ahead and just pull, what's the energy, or, what affirmations are really going to govern your life in the month of May. If I say March, guys, please forgive me, okay? I think that's my dyslexia kicking in. Okay. We're going to take these two because I was going to take two. Okay. Wow. Oh my God, guys. Worthiness. Okay. You know what? Honestly, I feel like all these are telling a story. And then on the bottom of the deck, guys, we got divine timing right here. Everything is timing, and timing is everything. Gladly, I release my concerns. This fruit fly. Okay, so a fruit fly was totally hating on me. But on the bottom of the deck, Aquarius, we have divine timing. Everything is timing, and timing is everything. Gladly, I release my concerns over timing and let things happen when and as they will. I trust that the divine schedule makers know what they're doing. It can take a long time to reach divine middle management. So I really feel like, again, Good things are coming to you, even if you can't see it. There's something that you're waiting on. It could be some financial situation, financial freedom, like your break. I almost feel like when is it going to be my turn? To manifest the love that I want, to manifest, the career that I want, to manifest the finances that I want. There's something that you're waiting on. For some of you, it's your own space, your own house. And I just hear divine timing is at play here. Okay. Divine timing is at play here, but we got manifestation and we also got beauty. So listen, you might can't see it just yet, Aquarius. I feel like there's something still going on. There's something that, that you're still, honestly, whatever this big thing that you're waiting on, there's some kind of stability that you have to get within yourself, I feel like within your pattern or the way that you show up or something of that nature. But just know that divine timing is at play here and it is going to happen. Okay. But as far as the cards that, we have beauty. I'm beautiful even when I don't think it. I'm beautiful even when I don't see it. I'm beautiful no matter how many people don't say it. I'm beautiful and I don't even care if you know it. I'm beautiful, which is why I don't have to try so hard all the time to show it. So I really feel like in the month of May, there's some kind of self-worth, some way that you're seeing yourself, realizing that you're amazing, that you don't need outside validations to confirm what is already inside of you. And I feel like this could be something that you mess up in, not feeling good enough, not feeling like what you're giving is enough. So I feel like you're really going to be taking a look at that, and Spirit is going to, I feel like this quarantine, Spirit has really been sitting you down, Aquarius, and just letting you know that you're worthy. You're worthy of these things that you desire. Okay. And, right here we have manifestation. If you could have anything you wanted, what would it be? Get always mess the word specific. I know that was wrong, but you know what I mean. And says, and get greedy. You are holding a magic wand and you can conjure up anything. So again, what have you put aside, Aquarius, as far as your dreams, as far as what it is that you desire when it comes to love, what it is that it desires when it comes to you? It's enough. I feel like you're learning a lesson of enough of putting people or situations before you. And even as I'm saying that, it's like my energy is being sucked. So I feel like you've given a lot of time and a lot of effort into outside validation, or somebody just like some needy thing or some situation is just super needy and it's just been sucking a lot out of you. But I feel like in the month of May, you're moving away from that energy, but it is going to take you to have strength. Okay. You are hereby declared a strong, resilient warrior. Okay. Enjoy your battle, whatever they are, because you're guaranteed to come through them stronger, brighter, and more compassionate. And based on what I know of mythology, probably with great hair and a six pack. So listen, what doesn't break you makes you what? Stronger. And I feel like this is what you're really going to be learning in the month of May. So I'm not going to lie to you. I feel like May for Aquarius, it's really dealing with the stuff that has been buried just deep underground, deep within, that just say if you get your heart's desires, if you get what it is you want and you build upon this foundation, it will fall. So I really feel like in the month of May, you're getting your foundation really sturdy and firm, Aquarius, so you can build upon it. You're really seeing that, what? I am an amazing person. I am a beautiful soul. I deserve to be happy. I deserve love. I deserve financial abundance. I deserve to be in a relationship where I am treasured. You get what I'm saying? I deserve to be this beautiful peacock right here. And I feel like for some of my Aquarius, it's not about other people seeing this beauty, but it's about you seeing this beauty. Okay? You knowing your worthiness. I am worthy of the ultimate happiness. I deserve and accept it. And damn it, I'm not going to feel guilty about it when I get it. Guilt is not invited in my happiness party. I won't even tell him where it is. If he asks about it, I'll be like, "No, I think you're thinking of something else," and then I'll run away very quickly. So you're really getting a life lessons of, in the month of May, Aquarius, that you are worthy. And by you knowing that you're worthy of all these beautiful things, you're going to learn how to, we got communication here. You're going to be able to communicate and articulate yourself in a better form. Also, there is something with communication with a partner. Wonder how other people's feeling? Ask them. Wish they knew how you were feeling? Tell them. So I feel like you're going to be able to articulate and communicate yourself better in your relationships. But the reason what happened, Aquarius, is that the worthiness. Say just maybe you get in a relationship, you're single, you get in a relationship and you go to, you get with this person. And before you know it, you're going to question yourself about every single thing. It's because at the core of it, the root, you don't believe that you're worthy for this connection. You don't believe that you're worthy to feel this kind of love and this kind of adoration. Okay. And then we have perseverance. It seems you're on a massive journey right now. And this card has arrived to remind you that you will reach the other side of the mountain. You're climbing. It's huge and fordable. But so is your ability to climb. You don't need to enjoy it. You just need to tackle it. Complain if it makes the job easier. Blow off steam. You think mountain climbers get to the top of Everest on an inspirational quote? No way. They're grunting and crying and cursing like freaking pirates. That just doesn't sell a lot of posters. So again, we got 3 bonus cards here. Oh my God. Don't know this fruit fly. It just keeps popping in and out. But Aquarius, like I said, May is a transformational time for you. It's really shifting. I feel like your mindset. So it may be a little hard, but what you need to know is that you can do it. Okay? You can do it. So that's what I'm seeing as far as, what affirmations are governing your life in the month of May. Okay? Now what we're going to do is we're just going to take a look and just see what Spirit wants you to know about May. Let's just see what Spirit wants you to know, Aquarius, about the month of May. Spirit, what would you like Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus to know about the month of May? What do you want them to know? What do they need to pay attention to? I'm going to get one more. Okay. What do they need to pay attention to? What energy is leaving and coming in the month of May? What would you like them to know? Okay. Set healthy boundaries. Okay. So I'm not, on the bottom, the cat spirit. Claim your independence. I usually only take 3, but I'm going to take 4 today. Open to infinite possibilities. Yeah, this is so in your energy, Aquarius. Okay. I really feel this. So let's just see what else is going on. We got the porcupine, time for beginner mind. And then we got the take a leap of faith. Okay, there was another sign, and I shuffle these cards. I shuffle these cards very much, but I feel like, this is what's going on for you, because I feel like whatever transition you have to make, Aquarius, in the month of May, it's going to require you to believe in the unknown, to believe in the unseen. And I say that because faith is believing in something even when common sense tells you not to. So I feel like in the month of, May, there are going to be some opportunities for you guys, for some of you in love, in career, in your spiritual path, but it's going to require you to take a leap of faith. And listen, faith doesn't always make sense. It's believing in the impossible. It's believing in the unknown. It's believing in something greater and higher than yourself. And then we have the porcupine spirit, time for beginner mind. So I feel like there needs to be like a newness, a refresher of a perspective of how you're seeing things. And for some of you, this is just simply setting boundaries in your life and just putting your happiness first. Claiming your independency is what I'm seeing. Porcupine spirit is all about When the porcupine spirit calls your name, you are being asked to adapt to a beginner's mind and to approach situations with innocence and curiosity. The old, and confining stories no longer have a hold on you. Life is full of surprises hidden in plain sight. Looking at the world afresh with new eyes can help you find what you've been seeking, whether it is a relationship, an opportunity, or evidence that you have all you need right now to co-create what you desire. Who knew? Porcupine asks you to be playful and have a childlike curiosity. There is so much waiting for you that you have yet to discover. And listen, maybe this taking these leaps of faith, because they have the oracle message and then they have the protection message, and it talks about, are you feeling prickly and defensive lately and assuming you will be hurt before you have seen any sign that such a reaction is called for? Perhaps an old sense of guilt and shame is causing you to be critical and weary when you are meant to be open and curious. Self-protection is a good thing, but you may be protecting yourself from something that will not actually harm you, but instead will bring you abundance, happiness, and love. And I feel like for a lot of my Aquarius, it's all about you claiming your independence. These things that you're holding outside of yourself. I feel like they're things that you want. So the question that you need to ask yourself in the month of May, why won't you allow yourself to have these things? What conditions have you put on? What do you need to look at with new, fresh eyes? Where do you need to take these leaps of faith? I want to read the Independence really quick to you guys. Okay. It says the cat spirit. When cat spirit meows, she is calling you to claim your independence and allow for some space between you and others in your life. So yeah, I feel like for some of you, this is family, strongly family. It could be a relationship, or how you get into relationships. It's like maybe you lose that independence of some sort and you get a little codependent on things outside of yourself. And I feel like that spirit is saying that is coming to an end in the month of May. Whatever's coming up is so that can come to an end, so you can really claim your independence and get that validation, Aquarius, within yourself. Yeah, we have the Knight of Rods right here. I just want to clarify each of these. Let's clarify the porcupine spirit. Okay, yeah, see. Yeah, you look at this. The Nine of Swords and the Hangman, two cards of stagnation. With the Nine of Swords, your hands are tied, but it's all mental with swords here. It's keeping you in a space, fearing the unknown, fearing the consequences, not trusting in yourself, not trusting in the divine. We have the Magician, the Five of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like, what's going on with you, Aquarius, is that by you really moving and getting a new fresh eyesight, or how you see things, is really going to open you up to what you can create within your life. It's going to take you out of this. With the Five of Swords, it's all about, mental conflict. I feel like you're going to get to, it's very important that you begin to work on the things that mean something to you. And I feel like the more healthy boundaries you set in place when it comes to relationships and things, and prioritize you, it's going to be beneficial to you, is what I'm seeing. Okay. Yeah. See, ooh, we got the Ace of Swords, and then you got the Death card. Oh, we can't see that. Put this up here, the Ace of Swords and the Death card here. Oh, so this King of Rods, anytime I see the King of Rods, it's all about passion to me. And, this is like, I always see this as a fiery energy. And I feel like it's time for you to take a leap on the things that really set your heart, on fire. What ignites you, Aquarius? And also, the King of Rods is all about making a sacrifice for, what really matters to you, what you're passionate about. And I feel like that's what's needed for you. There's some sacrifice that you have to make. And I feel like it's really honoring yourself, honoring your passions, Aquarius, and taking a leap of faith in some situation, coming out of this stagnant energy, coming out of your mind, this mental, this mental space of being afraid of the outcome of what could happen is what I'm seeing for you. But I feel like when you come out of that, this is when it's all going to come together. This is when it's going to flow. So if it's feeling like it's not flowing, this is when things are going to flow. We got the Eight of Pentacles. We know that's about working on something, working on yourself, working hard, working diligently. And then we have 3 right here. 3 is the number of creativity, creation. Okay? Coupled with the Magician and a couple of other cards, and then we come right over here with claim your independency. The Ace of Swords is all about a fresh start, a swift start. And as we see this sword is upright. And that's the way that you want to see it, because that means you're standing in your truth by claiming your independency. Aquarius, for some of you, I feel like there's I know what we have going on, but there's something about needing your own space. Needing to be able to separate. It could be on a mental space, or even in a physical, needing to be able to distance yourself from, somebody else or some outside noise, which keeps you from claiming your independency is what I'm seeing. Because we have the Death card here. So what needs to die? What needs to go away? What do you need to, and when I say die, what do you need to close a chapter to open up to this new beginning? Because 1 is very much here for you, Aquarius, but it's all about you listening to your intuition and taking the steps that you're guided to in the month of May. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get into your monthly spiritual guidance. I will be right back. All right, my loves, we're back, and we're going to go ahead and see what is going to be crowning you in the month of May. These are going to be the things that Spirit is going to be placing on your mind. And I feel like the more that you play with these thoughts, the more that you entertain them, the more that you look at them, okay, and face these things, the more fulfillment you're going to see in your life in the month of May, okay? So the first card that we have for you guys is Gracefully Aging, okay? And this card talks about just really seeing yourself inside and outside beautiful, realizing that, you only get better with time. You age like fine wine. That's what I'm hearing for some of you. But honestly, this is just about realizing, with each phase and stage of your life, there's beauty in all of you. And I feel like for somebody, maybe you're feeling like the time has got away from you. Maybe you're feeling like, you're too old for love. It can't happen for you. Maybe you felt like you should have been placing your attention somewhere else other than where you've been placing it. And you feel like time has got away from you. Spirit is letting you know, no. Time is an illusion. It's never too late. It's never too early. The only thing that matters is right now, Aquarius. And I feel like Spirit is going to be letting you know that in the month of May, that it's not too late for your dreams. It's not too late for love. It's not too late for you to look at yourself and just love who you are. That, to really come into oneness with your self. Also, something that this card talks about is maternal. Because there's another card that I did see, guys. It came out, and it's about parental care. So I feel like there's something that involves children or pregnancy, or even like your parents or elders. There's some responsibility around, parental care, or your parents, or something that that you're going to be thinking about in the month of May, that plays a vital way about how you process life, how you proceed, is what I'm seeing. Okay, something is coming up, and it's coming up so you can actually look at it and deal with it. Let's just say, if you have parental care, if you have children, listen, there is nothing like staying in a situation or staying in something for children. But honestly, nobody's happy. Nobody's happy. Energy is very real, and kids can pick up on that. Okay. And I feel like there could be some like custody battle that somebody's worried about. If you make a decision to move away from a connection, you're worried about some of the kids, of some dynamic like that. I'm also feeling like with aging and parental, maybe you're responsible. You have to be the responsible one when it comes to your family. Family matters. You have to take care of everybody. I feel like there's a need for you to release that, okay, in the month of May. And I feel like that's going to open you up to, Aquarius, what you truly desire. And for some of you, I feel like there could be parental parents or someone that you've seen in that light that is not with you right now. This person could have passed, or even they're just not in your vicinity. They're just not. It's something that you're processing and hatching through in the month of May concerning parental, parents, children. That's what I'm seeing with this crowning some of my love muffins. Also, we have leaving. There are some things that you are contemplating, Aquarius, from honestly leaving, moving away from. For some of you, we also have adult children. I feel like there could be like this codependent energy when it comes to your parents or somebody of that nature, that status, or, you didn't get the love from your parents. So it's kind of hard for you to leave situations. That's why, like, when you get into relationships or friendships, it's very hard for you to disconnect. Okay. But I feel like there's something on an inner child level that's being healed. Aquarius, I feel like you're reparenting yourself also is just what I'm feeling. But these are the cards that came out as far as what's crowning you. So those are scenarios that I've seen, but also just reparenting yourself, leaving things that no longer serve you. I want to take a look at what leaving looks, what this card goes in depth. So this says this card confirms what you already know. It's time to leave a toxic situation. You've done your best to heal the conditions, but sometimes the circumstances become intolerable, and the healthiest choice is to move on. For some of you, this is a relationship pattern, some kind of home situation, some kind of codependent dynamic, whether it's the parent depending on you, like some kind of dynamic like that. I feel like what's crowning you, you keep thinking about this because it's time to move on from this. I feel like when you do this, Aquarius, you're going to realize so your energy is going to lift heavenly. Okay. So that's what I see as far as what's crowning my Aquarius in the month of May. Now we're going to go ahead and take a look and just see what's going on with you when it comes to love. Okay. So this card right here is what the energy of love needs from Aquarius. To get the most out of your love life in the month of May, we have power. It says you I always mess this word up. You instantly know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. And I feel like so your love life needs you to really tap into your power and just realize nothing can happen without your yes and your no. Okay? Nothing can happen. And even the way that I'm seeing it, because let's just see. The first card that came out was deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. I feel like, maybe if you're single, let's just say there's this energy of love. You've dealt with a lot of love. Love has had like a lot of, your love relationships have had a lot of deception, be it on your part, Aquarius, and I'm not really feeling that a lot just for some, but even for like you've dealt with partners that have been deceptive towards you. And I feel like in the month of May, you're really coming into your power and realizing that You can keep allowing connections like this in, or you can tap into your power and call forth what it is that you want. Okay. And then honestly, I feel like for some of you, there's a person where maybe you're feeling like it's some deception. This person isn't completely honest. I feel like you're getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other. Your bond deepens. For some of you, oh God, okay, Spirit, slow down. You're giving me some scenarios. I got 2 scenarios. Let's deal with these first. Okay. I'm going to do, there's a scenario of there's a person that you're in a relationship with. Okay. And then there's a scenario of somebody that's coming in. So I want to get there. Here we go. So for some of my Aquarius, there could have been a relationship, but you felt like this person, really wasn't who they said they were. However, even though we see the red flags, we continue to be, you know what I'm saying? We continue to, deal with this person. The deception, because it's so weird. It's like this person's not a horrible person. And I feel like it's so weird, but I gotta say it. Okay. This person is not a horrible person. And I feel like, you got some red flags, but what's crazy, Aquarius, I feel like these red flags were, let me just pull the card. We got codependency. Okay. Addictions are affecting your romantic love life. This is why it's important to heal, important to, okay. All right, Spirit, okay. Sorry, guys. Let me go back. There is a person that maybe you showed some red flags. You kind of knew that, they weren't completely being themselves, but you continue to get to know this person. And maybe you're realizing, for some of you, I feel like you're married to this person. For some of you, I feel like you're dating, or you were dating, or you're in a relationship, or something like that. You'll know if this is for you. If it's not, my love muffins, I apologize, but somebody needs this information right here. Okay. But stay tuned, because even if this is a past energy of just, you got into relationships where this person was deceptive, or, not really being truthful and honest, and you were opening up to them. And then, you were meeting people like this, Aquarius, because it's something dealing with the inner child, or your dynamics with your mother or your father that I feel like needs healing. But I feel a lot of you are healing this trait. So Spirit wants you to know that you can really open up to love, because you're not going to be attracting a partner like this. Okay, Spirit. Wow, that was a lot. Okay. And I feel like Spirit wants you to know you're healing this. This is being healed right now, Aquarius. So you have an opportunity to heal yourself from this. When you clearly see something isn't for you, act upon it. Okay. When you are getting to know a person and they constantly show you bullshit, that is, not so you can judge them, but you can move accordingly. All right. And move away. Because I feel like this is a lesson that you have to learn, Aquarius. And as I'm saying that, my heart chakra is on fire. Okay. But you're being guided to stay optimistic about your love life. Okay. Because I feel like this codependency, whatever addiction that kept attracting people like this, you're healing that. And it says positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. If you're not resonating with this, guys, definitely make sure you check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Okay. Because I did set the intent. But I feel like as soon as you learn this lesson, Aquarius, yeah, this is what it is. It's a lesson to move away from this type of energy when it comes to love relationships. You got to know your power right here. Knowing your power, saying no, and when to say no and when to say yes, boundaries, is going to bring you the true love that you desire. Because I feel like true love is coming. It is. You're having this new beginning, this new start when it comes to love right here. But it's all about you moving away from this lower vibrational energy. Okay? Really tapping into your power, your strength with the green man here. And this is when the relationship or the desired partner that you desire, Aquarius, is here for you with the 4 of bows, 4 of wands here. That's what I see happening for you. So yeah, maybe in love in the month of May, you're not finding that that exact partner. But what I do see you doing, Aquarius, is I see you moving away from that codependency energy, that addiction that kept you getting partners that were unreliable, not really telling the truth, a hot dog mess. But I see that you're healing that and moving away from connections like that. So that's beautiful. Okay, that's very beautiful, Aquarius. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what information will bring you more fulfillment in the month of May if you apply it to your life. So the first one we have is emotional release. Can you guys see that? I hope you can. Emotional release. So really allowing yourself to feel all of your emotions and really allowing your emotions to come up to the surface so they can be released. So like I told you, I want to say that the month of May is not a dark night of the soul, but it can really, it's an ascension happening for you, Aquarius. And ascensions they don't really feel good. They just don't. But the benefits of an ascension is so well worth it. Okay. So well worth it. So what I want to do is I want to read this card and see. So with this card, emotional release, it talks about we all want to be strong. As humans, we value strength and independency, but also as humans, we need the support of our family, our friends, our tribe. So sorry, guys. Trying so hard to be strong, pushing down emotions such as fear, anger, betrayal, sadness only forces them to grow and become stronger. The bubbling up and release that eventually comes takes everyone involved by surprise and sometimes does harm in terms of hurting feelings and words that can't be taken back. So I feel like, Aquarius, there's some things you need to really speak your emotions, allow them to come up. So you're not sitting with this and like a pressure pot that's been cooking, that hasn't been saying anything, but then like this top finally explodes and shit is everywhere and everyone's looking around like, okay, what happened? I feel like there's a need to confront this person, this situation head on. Okay, allow this release to happen, not to hold it within. And we also have retreat here. This card is all about going within. We retreat to get clarity. And I feel like for some of my Aquarius, and it's okay if it's totally been you, it's totally fine. But in order to get the change, in order to really experience inner peace, which is happiness, and to be on the path of the desires of your hearts, my love, it's going to require you to go to meet yourself on a deeper level. I feel like there has been some emotions or some situation that you've just turned a blind eye to, Aquarius, that you're just choosing not to look at. And you can't do that. So this card talks about this is a good time to retreat into your safe place, a quiet time to gather your resources for what's to come. Work on making your body, mind, and soul as strong and uncrumbled as possible. This is the card that urges you to get your ducks in a row for the changes that lay ahead. Changes sometimes come fast and furious, even when they are longed for. It can take us unprepared. By drawing this card, you are advised to prepare for some changes coming your way. Alternately, take this time to process the changes that you have recently gone through. So listen, Aquarius, some of these changes are unavoidable. You can not look at it, but my love muffin, my baby love, it's happening. It's happening, and it's happening for your better, though. So you can release these energies right here. We got doubt. I release the need to know all answers. Envy. I am the same as everybody, but different challenges. If and listen, envy and jealousy. Listen, it's an emotion. It's an emotion that we don't like to acknowledge. We don't like to feel, but it comes from a place of, when you see someone doing something that you like or that you desire or that you want, it's because there's something that is in alignment with whatever that person's doing, my love. However, you're not fully stepping into your power and, being open about doing it. So that's what brings jealousy and envy and these emotions on. And I feel like, this is really dealing with those solar plex here in the heart, having the power to really follow your heart and do the things that you desire, Aquarius. And another thing that I'm seeing here with this this envy, maybe you've given a lot of time and you've done certain things for people, and before you know it, because one of these things about this quarantine and COVID-19 is really having us go within. We're faced to really look at ourselves, to really spend time with ourselves. And listen, I will be the first one to put myself out there. I went within, guys, and I realized some of the things that I thought mattered to me and I've held in so high esteem, I realized that they really don't matter. And because of that, it changed my life dramatically. I had to make some changes, and these changes were uncomfortable, Aquarius. So if nobody don't understand you, Tori does. Okay, but you have to make these changes, so these vibrations, these lower vibrations that I feel like you've learned the lessons that you need to learn, will leave your life, and you can really experience more of what it is that you want to experience. Okay, and the word that Spirit wants Aquarius to keep at the forefront of their mind in the month of May is openness. Okay, coupled with responsibility, and this responsibility is to yourself. Remain open to the new. Remain curious, okay? And this card fell out, but I didn't take it, but we're going to take it as understanding. Have a sense of compassion and understanding for yourself. So with openness, Aquarius, it talks about having an open mind is a beginning for new possibilities. Look at the larger picture. New information will come to light soon. So the more that you open, the more that you're open, the more that you expand, the more that you remove limitations off of your life and off of your mind, Aquarius. And this will open up doors that are possibilities that you didn't even see before. But it's all about you willing to be open, okay? And with responsibility, it's all about being responsible to yourself, being responsible to your happiness and what makes, what thrills you. Listen to this. It says it's more important to be responsible than it is to take responsibility. This is especially true if you are taking it away from someone else, thus allowing them to not be responsible for their own actions. There's a need for you to be responsible about yourself and, not take on other people's situations and all of that stuff and wearing yourself down. No, you're only responsible for you. They could have a lesson that they need to learn, Aquarius. But by you keep taking a lesson, it's having your power. And no, they need to experience that. Okay. And with this card, understanding, last but definitely not least, it says when you choose this card, know that this information is coming forth to help you interpretate and understand the situation. Meaning, Aquarius, why is this happening? It's happening so whatever is not meant for you can leave, and you can really open the doors for what truly is. Okay, so I love you guys so freaking much. I know this transition and this energy is a little dense and a little hard, Aquarius, but you got this. I know you do. My love, Muffins. As always, I'm sending you so much love, so much light, and so much peace, and I will catch you guys on my channel. Take care.
She blazing.